Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Knight c6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. e5 takes space in the center, attacks the d4 knight and prepares to develop the dark squared bishop. You trade off equal material. Takes back. Develops the knight and attacks the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Develops the bishop and attacks the center. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. You are threatening to tactically win a knight. This misses an opportunity to pin a defender of a pawn. This permits the opponent to kick a knight. You missed an opportunity to kick a knight. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a knight. You're kicking their knight out of a useful square. Right on target. You missed an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square. You permitted the opponent to kick a bishop. That was a strong discovery, and black will win a bishop. You permitted the opponent to win a queen by pinning a piece to the king. This misses an opportunity to win a queen by pinning a piece to the king. You prevented your opponent from being able to win a queen by pinning a piece to the king. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. A good choice to move your threatened queen. One more piece joins the action. You develop your piece while also winning a tempo on the queen. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. You overlooked an opportunity to block a check from the opposing queen. You permitted the opponent to set up a blockade. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. You missed an opportunity to tactically win a bishop. This permits the opponent to eventually win a bishop. This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake. That move leaves your knight undefended and free to take. You overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a bishop. This is the wrong piece to capture with and leads to a loss of material. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a vulnerable knight. Recapturing. That leaves a rook open to being captured. You captured a vulnerable rook. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You overlooked an opportunity to force eventual checkmate. This moves the queen to safety. This wins a pawn. This is the strongest option. You overlooked an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. There was only one good move there for you, but you overlooked it. This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake. Your opponent slipped up, but you didn't take advantage of it. You allowed the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This misses an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. Your opponent made a mistake, but you missed the chance to punish them. There was only one good move there. Nice find. You found the only move in this position. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. That was an even swap of material. This is an equal trade. You take back. This permits the opponent to eventually win material. This is the way to win material. This evades the check from the queen. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This steps away from the checking queen. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. This evades the check from the rook. You missed an opportunity to win a bishop through an eventual fork. This overlooks a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. You overlooked an opportunity to win a bishop through an eventual fork. This steps away from the checking queen. You still have an advantage, but no longer have a winning position. This leads to losing a queen. The only move, and you found it. This allows the opponent to win material through a fork. This is the only move that works, and you found it. Good job defending that rook. This steps away from the checking queen. You captured a free bishop. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This move wins a queen. This steps away from the checking rook. Yes, this is the way. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This is a fine move.